Hi, I'm Jeff Robertson. Welcome to our discussion today, titled Proposed Succession Planning Guide for the Alexian Brothers Senior Ministries. The Alexian Brothers Senior Ministries is an arm of the Congregation of Alexian Brothers. The congregation has been in existence for more than 800 years, and the organization is dedicated to participating in the ministry of healing in the tradition of the Roman Catholic Church. The Senior Ministries carries out this mission by the operation of 10 senior care facilities, both rehabilitation and assisted living facilities, along with 4 other facilities that provide services to senior citizens. Those services range from adult day programs to medical clinics. The facilities are located in Missouri, Tennessee, and Wisconsin. The ministry's overall values are compassion, dignity of the person, care of the poor, holyism, and partnership. The situation presented is one that faces many organizations, and that is a high rate of turnover amongst employees. In reviewing data, the nursing and caregiver areas were exceptionally high hit in turnover. However, these are more entry-level positions, so that's somewhat in line with industry averages. However, the ministries also took a large hit in senior level staff, anywhere from the director level all the way up through CEO. Not only is there a high cost to replace staff at this level, anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 times their annual salary. That's by the time that you factor in separation costs, cost to recruit, cost to train new employees, but also the loss that occurs from loss of continuity in the operations and business processes, as well as momentum on key initiatives when key leaders leave, can be excessive. Therefore, the goal of our project today is to devise methods or tools to use for succession planning in accordance with the ministry's strategic plans. The process used to tackle this challenge is the creative problem-solving process as defined by Gerard Puccio, Marie Mance, and Mary Murdoch in their book Creative Leadership: Skills that Drive Change. It consists of 3 major elements. Each of these 3 key areas of the creative problem-solving process includes both an exploratory factor and a formulary component in this construct. These factors represent divergent thinking, or generating multiple ideas, as well as convergent thinking, or refining those multiple thoughts into actions. The first is the conceptual or abstract element, where a situation or problem is defined and described. This is referred to as exploring the vision and formulating challenges. The second element is the transitional, where the situation is elaborated on and ideas or responses to the challenge identified in the first step are generated. This element is defined as exploring ideas and formulating solutions. The third element is concrete, where those ideas or responses are refined and transformed into an actionable plan. These are described as exploring acceptance and formulating a plan. The process that was used to create the proposed solution is as follows. A working group consisting of 2 business leaders, 2 HR representatives, and a project lead was formed. This group was tasked with coming up with solutions to the succession planning challenge. During multiple brainstorming sessions, the group generated numerous ideas. It was during one of these meetings that the group moved towards the next step in the process. They decided to narrow the scope of the project. Instead of providing tools for every situation, the group decided to focus in on one area that had been hit hard by employee turnover and lacked a true succession plan. That's the position of the Director of Nursing, a position common in most facilities. This was the true breakthrough in the process. At this point, 2 paths for potential candidates were identified. Existing internal employees could be developed to take on positions of more responsibility. The other path was to improve the quality of candidates coming into the organizations in order for them to take on these responsibilities. This could be accomplished by improving the recruiting process. The group then developed a list of desired skills to move from the charge nurse position to the nurse manager position, finally to the director of nursing. These skills and the desired experience were presented to the stakeholders in the process. Those stakeholders are the existing directors of nursing, as well as the CEOs that they reported to. Each stakeholder was given the opportunity to validate the concepts, provide feedback, and their commitment to the existing process was also measured. The next steps in the process will be to form actionable plans for internal employee development based on these skills. The tools used for evaluation of potential candidates, the questionnaires and interview guidelines that are used during recruitment, will also be modified to include the desired skills and experiences needed to move into the Director of Nursing position. The solution will be measured by the quality of qualified candidates available when there is a need for the Director of Nursing position. The proposed outcome will assemble a set of tools to develop and consolidate the desired experience, skills, and educational background to provide Alexian Brothers Senior Ministries a much larger pool of potential candidates prepared to move into positions of greater responsibility in the organization. At this point, we'll take any questions.